Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That's Nick.
Hi,
Nick, you want to hear the gayest thing I've ever done in my life?
Mike. As somebody that's gay, as you are, everything that you do is the gayest thing that you've ever done in your life. If it's something new, you
So
know.
everything I touch it just turns to gay. Is that what it is?
Yes, yes. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. But the gayest thing I ever did was download to iTunes.
Grinder, grinder.
No, not Grinder. Um, that not that there's anything wrong with Grinder,
Right.
but I downloaded a Katy Perry song called "Wide
Oh,
Awake"
oh
back in
my.
the day, and every time, so now, like when I listen to my music and it's on shuffle, it
Yeah.
always comes on, no matter what. It could be any day, it could be. It always comes on. It's like I'm wide awake. I don't know why the fuck I wanted that song so much, but yeah, that's the gayest thing I ever did, and I think you know I don't know anything else. You might seem like it's more gayer than that, but that's probably the gayest thing anybody could ever do in their lives.
I don't even think having sex with another guy, is gayer than that.
Not even close.
No, no,
Not even a long shot.
nope. You know, it's funny. I worked with this girl over the weekend. She's cool as fuck, right? Doing this wedding shit. I've
Mm.
worked with her before, and she's very liberal. She may lean towards the gay side a little bit. She's not a lesbian, but like
That's
she
the one
may,
you had like the conversation with you going back and forth like a little bit.
well, with like politics and shit.
Yeah, but she was cool, like kind of.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, I kept saying this shit. I could say whatever the fuck I wanted from her, which is great, right? And I would talked about how you always say, not that there's anything wrong with it, right? So we kept bringing it up like about anything. Like if we ever said anything, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm so gay right now," and then she'd be like, "Not that there's anything wrong with it." But she's got like tons of gay friends and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's just hilarious that she's making jokes like that.
Well, that's what people should be. They should be able to like joke. You know what I mean? Not
Sure.
take life so seriously, and then
Yeah.
everything will be peachy, and people will be
Exactly.
upset and be like, be acting
Yeah.
like babies.
Yeah. I was working in Brooklyn
Brooklyn.
on Saturday in fucking Greenpoint, Brooklyn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was so dope, man. If like we were in our 20s and we lived down there, it'd be fucking insane.
Is
It's
it
like a
lit?
tiny little Manhattan, bars all over the fucking place, people walking out and fucking, it's just so much, it's just so cool. It feels like you were in a different fucking planet. It didn't feel like New York, number one, like
Really?
it's like I was in Nashville or something like that.
How was the ride getting there? Was it easy driving there, or was it a pain in the ass?
No, it's fine. I mean, I drove there from Jersey though, because I had to go to the warehouse to pick up the van, but like it took me 40 minutes to get there
That's not bad.
From Jersey. No, it was cool though. Yeah. But
Excellent.
excellent. Excellent day, bitches.
Glad you had fun in Brooklyn, the
Yeah,
home of
very nice
Biggie,
family. What?
the home of Biggie.
Biggie.
That
Home of that boy, Biggie. Yep.
where Puff Daddy had him killed allegedly.
Allegedly.
Killed him.
Yeah. That's
So
like me killing you, right? That's like me killing you.
was it really? I don't think Puff liked
What did
Biggie.
I get out of it? You don't why?
I think because I think Biggie. This is what I think. I think Biggie started to have an inclination of Puff's life and how much of a dirtbag and slimeball he
Really?
was, and
Really?
that's why I think he was going to start like yapping, and or maybe he already started yapping, and I think Puff Daddy had him killed. I
That's
also think
that's
Puff Daddy had Tupac killed too,
that is
allegedly.
that is a big fucking statement, man. And also inclination, don't think that's the right word.
Oh,
Inclination is a feeling of wanting to do something. So you said he had
oh.
an inclination that he was doing something. So
So
that didn't make sense. So
well,
start off like say something
but
else. Say something that makes sense.
no, that makes sense because he's thought about doing it and then he did it.
No,
So
no, no, no.
what kind of word? Like was it premeditated of an inclination?
I don't think inclination's the right word at all, man.
I think that makes sense. I'm trying to use a new word I learn every day, and inclination was one of them. So don't ruin
No.
my new word I learned this week.
I think maybe you're thinking he had a feeling.
Eight inclination of feeling. If we're talking about pronouns or verbs? Is it verbs or pronouns? Verbs, right?
So, so you're saying that Biggie had a feeling of wanting to that he had a feeling of wanting that Puff Daddy
No,
was into some dirty shit.
you're screwing it up. He had an inclination. He was like, "Yo, this
No,
motherfucker's doing some dirty shit. I'm
no.
feeling it." And then all of
If
a
you're
sudden,
so
he
inclined.
got it. And then he's like, "Boom!" Puff Daddy was like, "Yo, take that, take that." And then he's like, "He fucking had him whacked."
I don't think so, man, because this was at the beginning of like this dude's career, and I think that he was still completely fine with having sex with normally aged people and like just like banging chicks at the club and shit like that.
I don't know.
That shit comes on afterwards, after like
Think
you've had
so?
sex with every fucking like hot chick on the planet. Then you start saying to yourself, okay, let me maybe get like some dude to shove his finger up my butt and maybe get some dude to like, lick my
So,
balls and my taint. And
so
then the
that's
next thing you're like, let me suck his balls and taint.
oof.
And then the next thing they're like, oh, this is old too. Now let me like hook up with like younger chicks. I think that's how it goes. It's just, it's
that's
sick. It's
that's
sick.
how it
Yeah.
progresses. It progresses like that.
I think that's how it progresses. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really gross. I don't want to be rich and
Yeah.
famous like Puff Daddy because if that's the way you have to go,
Yeah.
then it's like then it's a wrap. It's over for you because that's gross.
Dude, I
Not that there's
really
anything
think
wrong with that.
there is something wrong with the youngsters, Mike.
Oh yeah, there's definitely something wrong with that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like when you're talking about other stuff, like putting a
Oh,
finger in a guy's butt, like
right.
that's that's next level grossness.
Well, yeah. I
No one in the
mean,
hoo ha, like
well, I kind of feel like a lot of famous people get like sick and tired of just like banging chicks and
of
then
the
just like
missionary position.
in missionary position. And then they like Scott Baio, for
Me
instance.
too.
Remember that motherfucker was hooked on hookers like
Oh yeah.
crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
Like your fetishes come out eventually. Like everybody has sexual fucking fetishes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
foot jobs, fucking hand jobs, like I don't know, nose jobs, whatever the fuck they are.
Nose jobs.
Dude,
A nose on your dick. It's
yeah.
gross.
Eventually these dudes just get over. They're done with it, and then the next thing you know, they're backstage, and like, oh, can my friend come in? Yeah, of course. And it's like a dude, like, oh, here, like they're on drugs, and they're like, oh, can my friend join in on this blowjob?
I don't. I
Like, yeah,
don't.
sure, no
Can my
problem.
can my friend get in on this nose job with us right now? What does a nose job entail? What is it like? Is it like that girl from the witch from Bewitched where she like ding 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 and like tickles your fucking dick,
It
your
might
top of
be.
your dick with your nose?
It might be.
That's gross.
Yeah. Yo, for some reason your microphone is coming in like making a weird noise, like at the end, like a metallic sound or some shit. Is that
A
weird?
metallic sound, really?
It's like over. It's like is your shit like super gained up or something like that?
I don't think so. It's on my Yeti. Oh, maybe it is. I turned it down a little bit. How's that?
It's good.
That's good now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
We
maybe I
probably
just.
lost so many followers just now because that.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, yeah, this fucking guy's annoying.
Oh no, it's still happening, Mike.
Really?
Maybe it's just my speakers.
Is
I
it
don't know.
loud? Is it? Am I coming in loud or no? Just like normal volume.
Yeah, you coming in fucking loud. It's just, but it's like got a metallic end thing at the end. It's like, yeah.
But but am I coming in clear during the conversation?
You
It's
come
just
in
at the end
crystal.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's crystal clear.
It's crystal clear, but the end is fucked up.
Maybe I'm just on another level because I've been drinking and I'm just hearing like noises that don't even occur. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like that could be it. I can't hear. I can't hear shit.
Mm.
But anyway,
Yeah,
the diddler, which I call Puff Daddy,
yeah.
uh, he's going down, bro. He must have like so much crap on everybody else. We had
Mm.
two people, Usher, that just deleted all his Twitter posts yesterday out of nowhere.
Mm.
Pink, the singer Pink, two in the stink, one in the pink.
Yeah.
She deleted all her fucking tweets.
Really
Where Pink,
interesting.
yeah, Pink is definitely like a little weirdo. So
That's crazy.
I like some of her songs, but yeah, she's definitely weird. Yeah, out of nowhere, they just deleted all their fucking tweets. Like, what are they trying to hide? So something's going down. I think Puff Daddy has a lot of videos and shit on like secret people, and then you start looking at all the other celebrities, and you feel bad for Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's like crying in interviews how like I don't wish it on anybody that kids grow up in this industry. It's
Really?
horrible. Yeah,
Shit.
he was like really like he like they're saying like Puff Daddy fucking you know diddlered him. Poor Bieber allegedly. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and it was crazy that when the FBI raided Puff Daddy and they arrested him last week or whatever we talked about.
Yeah.
But they're saying there's connections to like New York City with like Mayor Adams and a bunch of other people that's connected to like the work for Mayor Adams. A
Yeah.
lot of these people like resigned out of nowhere. Like Mayor Adams had raids to his houses, and they're saying it's all linked to Puff Daddy in this situation. So the FBI
Interesting.
is going around and like raiding these motherfuckers' houses, and
Yeah.
people are resigning, people are closing restaurants. It's a lot of stuff going on. You're gonna see like some major shit hit the fan, and Puff Daddy is in the same jail cell as where Epstein was in Brooklyn detention center. So
Oh
now,
God.
now it's like it's only a matter of time. Like when Puff Daddy's going to be like, somebody's going to come in the jail cells, like take that, and stab him,
Yeah.
or he just committed suicide. When he showed no suicide
Right.
tendencies,
Yeah.
he's just going to be like, all of a sudden, they're like, oh yeah, Puff Daddy got killed, and then everything got washed under the rug, just like the Epstein client list. That's what it's going to come down to, because there's a lot of powerful people, and if they don't want something to come out, they're going to make sure it don't come out.
But who are these people that like? Who did Diddy Whopper fucking piss off that they were like arrest this motherfucker? Like, who's the
That's the
people that
thing.
you know what I mean?
Well, you said it before. Maybe he got too powerful for his own good.
Mm,
When these people get powerful and they get bored,
yeah.
maybe he pissed off the wrong person, or you know what I mean? Or,
Yeah. Maybe.
50 Cent's been going after Puff Daddy for months now. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I knew this would catch up to you, motherfucker. Like he was going after him.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But
This is crazy. It's crazy
but
right now.
still though, I mean, if I guess there's got to be somebody up there that just I mean, there's always good versus evil, right? So for the amount of people that are in power that are bad, there's got to be there just has to be an equal amount that's good, right? And
That's the
and they
balance.
know that it's going on, and they have to find a way to take them down
Yeah.
properly.
You have
You
to
know?
have evidence, but they did raid this motherfucker's all his houses, Miami, LA, New York.
Yeah,
They had to find some shit on video messages,
yeah,
that he recorded at his, he had these things called like the whiteout parties where you go all wear white, and then, apparently like there's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on in his mansions where you walk into the wrong room, and, bodyguards of his was saying like, yeah, Puff Daddy's was kissing another dude on
really,
the mouth. Not that there's anything wrong with that,
right,
but he did. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Gross. So,
Well, let me pose this question to you.
hmm?
You're at a Diddy party, right?
Right.
Diddy's like this. What's up? What's up, Whitey?
Hmm.
Let me suck your dick.
Right.
You gonna let him?
Nope.
You gonna
There's
let
not
him?
even a question. I'll be like, yo, Puff Daddy, get out of here.
Diddy, I'm trying to spit game to this girl over here. What are you
Yo,
talking about?
Diddler, like, don't you see this piece of ass walking behind me?
Yeah,
Like, why would I want you?
right. But here's the question now.
I'll be looking,
And
motherfucker.
here's the question with also the statement and conclusion of the question.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be cool to be able to tell your friends that Diddy sucked your dick? Now, here's the conclusion. No one would ever believe you if
Right.
even if you told them. Yo, I was at a house, I was at Diddy's party, and he's like, yo, let me suck your dick. So I let him. Nobody's gonna believe you.
Definitely not. It's not even worth it.
But now here's the thing. If you videotaped it
Yeah.
and showed your friends like, yo, that Diddy sucking my dick.
Right. Right. And
But
you're like,
I'm not gay though. I'm telling you, I just
right.
had to do it.
You're like, yo, I just wanted to show you guys. Like, I'm like, take that. Take
Mhm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'll be having to, even like just get a video after the fact. Yo, Puff Daddy, tell him what you did to me.
Yeah.
I sucked that motherfucker's dick, yo.
Yeah.
Take that,
No, I would never. I would be.
Thanks,
I would be. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I would be disgusted if Puff Daddy asked me to like suck my dick. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
please get me another drink, maybe P Diddy. But no,
He,
I'm good on the whole you sucking my dick
right.
thing.
He would definitely have to roofie me, but then it's just like sucking a wet noodle. Like you're not
Right.
gonna get nothing off Puff
Yeah.
Daddy. You freak
Yeah.
piece of
You
shit.
think Puffy tried to suck Biggie's dick one night and he was like, "Yo,
Maybe
back off, dude." And that's when he was like,
that could
"Damn,
be it.
now I got to kill you."
That's it. That could be. That's what I'm saying. That could be it too.
Damn. But
And
but
don't
here's the thing
forget
though.
these motherfuckers.
Puffy was in the car.
Yeah, but he could have had him
Or
killed.
was
Right?
he?
No, I don't think
Was
he
he
was.
in
Right?
Wait, was Suge in the car with Tupac?
Suge was in the car with Tupac. Yeah, and the strip in Vegas.
Puffy was behind
In another
Biggie, right?
car. Yeah, and Puff Daddy probably like, yo, he's in the car in front. Like, take that. And he fucking. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something. It's always been a rumor that that's been going on that Puff Daddy had him killed and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it was just like, and now that it's coming to light, like I'm expecting something like that got to come out. The truth
Yeah.
always got to come out. You know what I mean? So
Who died first? Oh, Tupac died first. That's right. So
did
I
he?
was just gonna, yeah, Tupac died first because
When did they
Biggie was
die?
like,
What year? Do you remember? Like, was it the late '90s or something?
it was 97 or 90. It was like 94, 95, or 97. I can't remember which one it was.
It was
I don't
definitely
think
wasn't '94, '95. It had to be
so.
later.
It was 97 then.
I want to say '90. Yeah, I want to say '97.
March 9th, 1997.
That's who Puff. I
And
mean
then
Biggie,
Tupac was 96.
Tupac '96, Biggie '97.
That was like late 90s. It was like, you weren't over this shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like the early 90s was when like all the famous people like Kurt Cobain, you know, it was like, oh,
Yeah,
1994 was like a fucked up year. I
yeah, they're all
think.
fucking. They're all so sad.
Yeah.
Like the whole hip hop, like the gangster rap was like pretty much made up. It was
Yeah.
created by like the CIA.
Yeah. You told us
Yeah,
about this one time.
there's a video circulating. You can look it up. It was Tupac's when he was like 17 years old,
Yeah.
talking all
Oh,
gay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I'm like, dude, you're the biggest homo out there. Not that there's anything wrong with that,
Hmm.
but he was definitely like that. And then all of a
Oh, yeah.
sudden he changed, and all of a sudden he's like this gangster rap now.
Yeah.
I think the CIA just made that so they could all fight each other, just like they drop crack into these destitute communities. They wanted that to happen. I think because remember, like hip hop, like before gangster rap, dude, they talk about like hey, step up, I'm
Right.
rapping to the
Yeah.
beat. It's like it's
A
all
hip,
like that kind of
hop,
stuff.
a hip is a hip of the hip hop and you don't stop.
For the bang bang boogity beat.
Dude, that would have cleaned up like the whole like ghetto fucking environment. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It was
everybody
just
would be
like,
dancing.
yeah,
You're right. It would have cleaned up the whole environment, but they didn't want that. The powers that
yeah,
be did not want that to happen. Rap was like Run DMC was like fucking cool beat,
yeah,
Beast Boys. There was none of this like whole gangster image where they could talk about killing each other
yeah,
and stuff like that and calling women bitches.
yeah.
It was really derogatory shit if you really look deep into it. And I don't, some people don't accept it. They just like, oh no, but that's from the streets. And like, no, it was created, and then more people took to that quote unquote culture, and they wanted to act like that, even if they weren't gangsters. They weren't gangsters. They just wanted to act the part. They were
Right.
all actors, man. I'm telling you. It's a shame
Listen,
they utilized that when it could have been like hip hop was just fucking. It was a fun thing. I mean, we had Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
yeah,
in West Philadelphia, born
right,
and raised on the playground.
yeah.
Spend most of my days. So it's like it's all that kind of crap. It's like all like kind of like happy and like fun and dance music. It's like why did they want that to continue? Very strange, man.
Yeah, I mean, we already talk about how music has like a big bearing on your life, and so
It's
why
a,
wouldn't they just ban rap from being on the like that gangster shit from being on the radio? But it was all over the fucking place, like,
they wanted it out there.
damn, man, crazy. Talk about it, yeah, AK-47s and shit like that. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, very strange. And like now, like you've seen like the you go to like the neighborhoods and you see like the kids like wearing their jeans below their ass, showing
Yeah,
out the boxers. You've seen that look. You know where that look comes from?
no,
So that look comes from prison. So guys in prison would wear their pants below their ass saying that they're takeable.
Oh my God.
So that's where that culture comes from. So when you see it out in the streets, it's like, why would you want to emulate
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that look? And that's that's unfortunately that's another thing. It's like it's
Yeah.
almost like somebody's like pulling the strings, playing games, and creating these cultures themselves to make people like
Right.
I don't know, like just miserable, nasty. Like, I mean, there was some crap going on. I seen a bunch of pants sagging people in Philadelphia last night where they took over like the road. They had the street, they had the cars
Yeah.
doing the burnouts, and they were jumping on police cars, just
Really?
acting
For what?
like just street takeover. They were just in the city, of course, a Democrat run city, and they were
Sure.
just like causing chaos and just acting all fucking crazy. It's like, where did this shit comes from, man? It just like it's crazy, really
Yeah.
crazy.
Excuse me. If you were in prison, now that I know that rule,
Yeah,
number one, my pants would just be down. I'd be like,
I'd
yo,
have
somebody come and
suspenders,
take this.
suspenders
No.
all the way up to my head.
Oh, I'd be like, yo, somebody come and take this. Hopefully it's a gigantic guy with a little dick. And just let me be your bitch for like 3 to 5 years, whatever I'm in for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
That's the
just,
window.
I'm your bitch. I am your bitch. Protect me. Protect me. You know
I
what I'm
don't.
saying?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing that. Just kill me in the fucking jail cell. But
Yo,
I'll have suspenders, no joke. Like
yeah,
my high waters, my pants would go up to my
yeah,
knees. I would be covered. My top half of my bottom
yeah.
would be fucking covered. I'll look
Eh,
ridiculous, but I'll be safe, I think.
I would literally take my pants off day one. I'd be outside my cell. I'd pull my pants off. I'd whip them around, throw them off, and I'd fucking helicopter my dick. I'd be like, who wants this little dick,
you go
bitches?
you go in there, hello boys.
Yeah. And then imagine like, all right, say I did that, right?
I hope not.
Threw my pants,
Uh-huh.
helicoptered my dick, right? And then somebody came up to me and I fucking crushed them in the fucking mouth, right? And threw them over the fucking railing. My 3 to 5 turns into fucking 25 to life now,
Yeah, it's
right?
true. Yeah.
But nobody's gonna rape me.
That's the price you gotta take. Do you want to be out in 3 to 5 or do you want to get raped?
Right. Well, no.
Or
Or yeah, exactly. No, it's both that. You want to
it's
get
both.
raped and be out 3 to 5, or you want to not
Right.
get raped and
Yeah.
be out in 25 to life.
That's the question. That's the question. That's a
But you
tough one.
could, but self defense. Dude tried to rape me. I threw him over. I threw him over the railing.
Yeah, right. I would have to plead like self-defense, of course. Because you can't take that. You going to jail like, for tax evasion or something
Right.
stupid. Like, what I mean, you're not like his hood cat.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit I would go to jail for. Something stupid.
Yeah.
Like, like, all right, fucking, he didn't pay his taxes, and then he's got to go to 3 to 5 and get butt raped. That's not a fucking even trade.
If the judge was like, "Yo, I get 3 to 5," right? I'd be like this. Can I take like a defensive driving course to lower this?
Yeah, how many points do I get off for this? Man, we wish. We wish.
I'd be in trouble in prison. We all know that. We both would be in fucking serious trouble.
For real, man. It'd be horrible. That's why let's never go there. And by the
Yeah.
way, like the rap game, hip hop, that gangster rap was created because of private prisons. They wanted to fill it up and they utilized that to fill up private prisons with gangster rap. So definitely
Yeah.
had that big influence on you. Okay. So anyway, moving on. You want to talk about the cemetery?
Sure.
So this came across my feed the other day. I was reading. Do you know, like, say you had a family member, God forbid, passed away, and you buried their body in your backyard.
Yeah.
Do you know you could classify that your backyard as a cemetery and you won't have to pay taxes, property taxes on your house? You'd be exempt for all that, all these fucking taxes, property taxes, house taxes, any taxes, you'd be exempt from all these federal taxes just because it's now classified as a cemetery.
Wow.
Yeah, dude,
Wow.
that's a game changer, you know.
Wow.
So, and I was I was reading on yeah, I think I found that on Instagram. I was scrolling through, and you
Yeah,
know how you like, you gotta look it up for yourself to see if it's true, and it is true,
yeah.
But you're looking at the comments, and one guy wrote like I think let me see if I can find it because I want to say it how it is. But are you looking it up now where you're seeing it?
Yeah, so I just want to clarify to everybody because we all know all the followers of this podcast know that Mike is filled with misinformation. We all know that, right? So I'm just gonna clarify it right fucking now from the first Google search result. Burying a loved one in your backyard is a sensitive matter. While laws vary by state, in general, a single burial on your property usually doesn't classify it as a cemetery. However, it's unlikely to exempt you from property taxes or prevent property seizure.
Nope, your house can pass on from generation to generation. I think they're lying to you.
Well, it says that you're most likely going to not be exempt from property taxes, Mike.
I don't believe it. I think you got to look up section 446 cemeteries, public or private, and to see if you have an exemption.
Yo, but for real though, why don't people like? I understand like how come like you should be buried in your fucking on your plot of land, man. And you shouldn't even be able to sell your house ever. That house is your family's house. Unless everybody in your family has now ceased to exist. Right? Like it's over generation. This guy didn't reproduce. Game over. The house no longer nobody wants to claim it. Okay. But you should be buried on your property so people could come visit you all the time.
I love that idea. I think it's brilliant. Yeah, they used to do that in the old days when somebody died back in the day. Like, oh, we gotta, bury this motherfucker out back, and they dug a hole. And I bet if you dig long enough in your backyard, I bet you'll find somebody in there. Everybody got somebody in their backyard, I would think, from back in the day, probably from like the 1800s.
I don't think that's a true statement.
If you go back in time for the 1800s, I don't think they had cemeteries back then.
Mike,
you think they had cemeteries back in 1800s?
Yes, they did. Number one, because there's fucking yes, 100%. I've seen cemeteries where people died in the 1800s. Their life it was over in the 1800s.
Take it back, 1700s. You think there's
motherfucker, dude? Yes, there was cemeteries, but forget about that. Yonkers, for instance, that shit was woods back in the day. There wasn't just random people dying. People, you know what I mean? Like our plots of land where our houses are wasn't always a house. There was just trees back in the day.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, now you make me think of like Back to the Future when Marty McFly went back and it was just like nothing there where he used to live.
Dude, there's pictures of my house, like my backyard, all trees back to the seminary, bro. Like Cross County used to be a swamp. Cross County Mall used to be a swamp.
Really?
My grandfather used to say all the time, he was like, that place is Cross County Mall is sinking because it was built on a fucking swamp.
Oh, yeah. I heard the Westchester Mall in White Plains was built on a swamp. And really? it's sinking like every 2 minutes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like every 2 minutes it just sinks like a little bit more. So so when I was reading like the thing about like the cemetery, about like, burying a loved one in the back. So I was reading a couple comments and I came across this one. I just started laughing out loud last night.
Yeah.
One of the guys was like, does it matter if they're still breathing? Yo, I was fucking rolling when he fucking said that. They're fucking funny with these fucking cuts. Doesn't matter if they're still breathing.
There's some people that are so fucking funny and witty on some comments, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're
fucking comedians. So I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
And then there's the assholes who give you this that can turn a fucking a statement like that into a Trump versus fucking Biden. No matter what comment you put up,
it's true.
It'll only be a matter of time until it evolves into a Trump versus Biden fucking or Kamala Harris now fucking. Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. That's what,
dude. And I saw a little stupid thing today where Biden, I guess, sat down with somebody and like was supposed to introduce the next person that was supposed to speak.
Mhm.
And I honestly think it's all bullshit now. I'm not even sure if he's fucked up or not, honestly. I think it's a ploy. He was like this. Okay, thank you. Now I'm gonna introduce who's next? Who's next? He just starts screaming. Like, come on, man. If you know that guy's incapable of knowing things like that, you're not gonna put him out there anymore. He's like, you know what I mean? Put Kamala Harris in charge.
She's in
I
charge.
honestly think it's bullshit. I think it's horseshit.
You think he's faking?
Yeah, I honestly think he's fucking faking, Mike.
You think he's Kaiser Sose?
Yeah, I think these guys are so saying us, honestly.
That'd be hilarious if he really is Kaiser Sose in us.
Yep. I think he's Kaiser so saying us. And if he's not Kaiser so saying us, how come everybody's so afraid to say like this motherfucker has Alzheimer's or something like that? What do we not want to fucking like
Because then you got to impeach him.
well, okay, you got to impeach him, but sure, but whatever, fucking impeach him. Then you got to get rid of him. But are we too afraid to say like to acknowledge mental fucking illness? Is that what the problem is? The guy's got a fucking physical ailment. Are we too scared to like say that he's not infallible and that he's a human fucking being and he can get sick?
It's none of that. They don't want to lose their fucking power, bro. That's what it is. They don't want.
Yeah.
He's a puppet right now. They know they can manipulate him and do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
That's
but it
what
falls
it
on
is.
Kamala Harris, and she's more of a fucking puppet, probably.
Dude, Nick, everybody was like, before, right? Kamala Harris, they were like, when she was vice president, well, technically she is. Everybody's like, yo, she's the worst vice president ever. But now that she's running for president, oh, she's going to be the best president ever?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, all right, like, if that's what you fucking think, like, whatever. But we all know, like, she's the border czar, and it's just disaster in this fucking country.
I don't know what pulls up on your like Instagram and shit like that, and I'm on TikTok, but like
Asians.
the shit that pulls up on my
Puppies.
TikTok is a lot of politics shit because I guess I just watch it because there's this guy I don't know his name. I think it's Charlie or something. This motherfucker is so smart. He reminds me of like like JD Vance is so on his toes. You cannot outwit this motherfucker. There's this guy that goes around to college campuses and he lets like these liberal fuckers like question him. And he puts them in their fucking place every single time, dude. He's the best.
The white guy with the like, the parted hair. Yeah, he looks like a typical. He looks like a typical white guy that they made out of a lab. Yeah, I know that guy.
He's so smart, bro. He's so fucking. Oh my, he's so informed. I love watching it because he never fucking makes anybody. He doesn't say anything like
nasty. You don't
nasty.
No, he's very.
It's full facts. He's like, this is what it is. You know what I mean?
And they get upset.
They get so upset. It's just great.
That's the best part.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that conversation. I think there was more to it, but I can't remember what the fuck I was going to say.
Is this Kirk, his last name?
Charlie Kirk?
Is it?
Maybe.
I think maybe it is. I don't know. I forgot what it was, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It is fucking great. Yeah. It's just great to see anybody put in their place with common sense.
Yeah.
And it could be any topic. It's just like, yo, it's so fulfilling for some reason. I just love to see it.
I want to see the opposite of that, though. I want to see the Democrat sitting there and the Republicans questioning the Democrats.
Yeah.
And the Democrat has all those answers. I want to know if there's somebody out there like that does that because
I've never seen it.
We might be wrong, Mike. You never know. We might be wrong on everything that we believe. You know what I mean?
But I've never seen that, Nick. I've never seen.
I know, but it's probably because it's probably because of the things that we look at and search, and they know where we stand.
Our algorithm,
so we're getting fucking infiltrated with that.
Yeah.
But
no, I've tried to look both sides.
Yeah,
I've tried. Yeah, I've tried to look both sides, and I can't really find it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
like I just see, like I just look for common sense.
Yeah,
you could tell me like this could be a Republican, this could be a Democrat. I don't even look at like people's like I guess like political affiliation. I just look at what they're talking about.
Yeah,
and I could tell like which common sense and which is not, and it always leads to like one side. It's just like it's because it's like I don't like the wokeness and the woke people. I can't stand it. It drives me fucking crazy.
It just seems like even if there was the opposite of that, like the Republican who was asking the question wouldn't be like a little crybaby bitch about it. You know what I mean? They would say something like, so I mean, like obviously, like our economy was better with Trump as opposed to Biden. Now, like, so the girl that I worked with, I brought that shit up the other day, and she was like, "Well, you know, all this stuff that Trump did when he was in office, it takes time to like show the effects." She was like, "It takes like 2 years," and now like Biden is had to deal with the stuff that Trump did. She said that to me.
Like
And I
what?
was like, okay, like I don't know anything. So like I whatever you tell me, I believe. You know what I mean? So
All right.
so I was like, okay, maybe you're fucking right. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I finally heard, and she's a smart girl. Like she's into the politics and shit like that. So like I can't tell her no, you're wrong because I don't have anything to base that off of. But at the end of the day, she doesn't have anything to base that off of. This guy doesn't have anything to base it off of. You're just listening to whatever the fuck you're being told at the end of the fucking day. And obviously, economics is gonna it has a slow fucking effect on things. But like
Right.
after 4 years, you couldn't figure anything out. You know what I mean? And like, how come we haven't heard that? Like, oh, we're beloved in the midst of Trump's fucking economy disaster, but this is what we're gonna do to make it better. Like, you didn't make it fucking better. And why would Trump? What did he do then? What did he do to fucking make the economy so bad that? Why would he do that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it
he's
does.
for helping business and shit like that. Like, I don't
Correct.
know. Unless they're all in it together, Mike, and
Uh,
everybody knows that, listen, you raise prices, that means the tax on that has now gone up. You just gave yourself a fucking raise because you don't have to increase the tax. You just have to increase the prices of everything. And that
yeah,
same 8.75 fucking percent is worth more on a higher fucking priced item. You know?
it's a good point, man. I mean, you know what?
They're all into
Maybe
this.
we really don't know. But you're right though. It's all money making to these motherfuckers, to the elite and stuff. They're playing fucking games.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Do you see the thing about like the old like Trump thing? Remember when he said like there's a big thing where they called him racist back in the day, where they say where Trump was saying about a rally. I guess there was neo Nazis and some other people there, and Trump was saying there's good people on both sides. But then they cut that. They used that part. But what they didn't show was later on in the interview where Trump was like, he was saying both sides about like, all right, both sides of these parties that were there together. But then he specifically sent the neo Nazis like, but they're the worst. They're the scum. They don't belong.
Really?
They left that part out. So they
Oh,
made that
wow.
whole clip into something. That's why I don't trust the media with that shit. Why do they want him? Why are they making stuff up about him? Why are they calling him a racist? Why are they doing? Why are they pushing that narrative down our throats when it's not even true? That's
Yeah.
what really concerns me about this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Why do they? Why are these celebrities promoting Kamala Harris all of a sudden? Now they're saying the link. It's because the link with Puff Daddy now, because Puff Daddy has all these fucking things on people. Now they want the blackmail to be associated with a Puff Daddy, where they could utilize. Well, you have to promote Kamala, otherwise we're putting this video out or some shit. So now
Right.
it's all getting thrown at us. It's just like it's a really wild time with all this crazy quote unquote conspiracy theories that turn out to be true. So
Yeah.
truthers, but it's crazy. Like it really is. Like you can't. And now it's like it's weird. Like Kamala said, like something about like censorship, how she's for censorship now.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton came on a video, so she said the same shit. And
AOC today, I saw it as well.
AOC was another one that came out. I didn't even see that one. She
Saw it
did,
today. Yep.
dude.
Well, not
This is the
censorship, but
problem.
being held accountable for like the misinformation and shit like that.
Okay, listen. I think you said it last week that you're okay with like people being held accountable with like the misinformation.
If it's
That's fine
proven, if
if
it's
it's
fucking
proven.
proven, you go to fucking jail.
That's
You,
yeah, right. If it's
they should
proven.
say this, dude. They should say this. We here at Fox Network believe that this is the thing. It's not truth because we haven't proved, but we believe that this is right.
Right.
Or we believe that this is wrong. But motherfucker, you can't say something that's not fucking true And because people are so stupid. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I'm gullible as
Yeah.
fuck too, man. I just am. Mike, you could tell me that the fucking sun's not gonna rise tomorrow. I'm like, oh my god. And then then you could tell me the next minute that it is gonna rise. I'm like, okay, okay. If I'm not privy to certain information or I haven't seen it or whatever, I'll believe whatever the fuck you tell me.
Apparently, yeah. Like I'll text you later, but like, yo, the sun ain't coming up tomorrow, bro. I know that song always says the sun will come up tomorrow, but
Yeah,
nope, that bitch lied.
the sun's coming up tomorrow.
One day that shit won't come up and it'll freak everybody the fuck out. They'll be like, yo,
Yeah,
where the fuck is the sun?
yeah.
That's gonna happen one day. Can you imagine that?
That's called a cloudy day, Mike, when you can't see the sun.
Yeah, but yeah, I bet people back in the day before they knew anything about clouds, like caveman times, they were like, oh shit, that sun disappeared, yo.
Yeah,
That's just gone.
for real.
Crazy. But it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. You want to
Yeah,
hear another story I got going on?
sure.
You heard about Disney Plus? You know, the little the subscriber to the Mickey Mouse and shit.
Yeah, I heard about it. What about it?
All right, let me give you a story. So in Disneyland, this couple went to Disneyland, right? And husband and wife, the wife had allergies to like peanuts or whatever, so she couldn't eat certain foods. She told the waiter that, and the waiter assured them that there was no peanuts, no allergens in her thing. So where she was like, okay, but unfortunately, she did get an allergy from like a peanut or whatever the fuck was in her food, and she ended up dying.
Okay.
Now the husband obviously wanted to sue Disney World because of that,
Yeah.
right? But the court threw it out because when he signed up for Disney Plus or she signed up for Disney Plus, the terms and conditions was you can't sue an affiliate of Disneyland no matter what. So when you're going through the terms and conditions, like that's in the fine print. So when everybody just hits accept,
Wow.
so they accepted it, unfortunately, just to sign up for Disney Plus to watch fucking Mickey Mouse
Wow.
and Minnie Mouse. They can sue. And that's like, dude, that's just
Wow.
a fucking crazy ass story and a crazy turn of events. And it
Wow.
just makes you wonder, like, all the terms and conditions, because they make it like a book.
Yeah.
Like, who in their right mind, first off, I want to meet the person that reads every line of those terms and conditions. When you
Yeah.
update your iPhone, are you sitting there reading all that shit? I bet there's some lines in the middle of that where it's like, we're gonna read your mind occasionally, and we're
Yeah.
gonna zap your eyeballs when you look at it to open up your phone. There's a bunch of crazy shit that we don't even know about that's probably snuck in there,
Oh yeah.
and eventually we're just gonna be put in the matrix. We're gonna be fucking computer program.
All right. So here's the thing. If you know you're deathly fucking allergic to something, you better have a fucking EpiPen on you, right? You have to
Yeah,
have motherfucking 3 EpiPens on you.
everywhere, right in the
You know
nose.
what I'm saying? Like,
That's a nose job, right in the nose.
if you got to go to a restaurant and ask, like, I am deathly fucking allergic to this shit, you better have a fucking backup plan other than having fucking 17-year-old hungover fucking Jimmy making sure there's no fucking peanuts in your salad.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah, yeah, you got a
Come
point
on,
there.
man.
I mean, I don't know what her allergy was. Maybe like depends in work. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck she was allergic.
Maybe it didn't work, but like they work though, right?
Supposedly, yeah, but maybe she had like a really bad allergic condition, whatever. Where I don't know. I don't know how it is, man. But yeah,
Then
that's
like,
unfortunately what
I
happened.
mean, listen, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, but if you are that fucking bad, stay the fuck away from everything that could fucking potentially kill you, right? Like,
Then she can't leave her house.
yeah, I mean, you can though. I mean, like if you're
Yeah,
allergic to
I know.
seafood, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a tough one, like shellfish and shit like that. Like, I mean, order chicken parmesan then. You know what I mean? Like, it's your fucking life. You have to take care of yourself. Number one, at the end of the fucking
You
day,
do, you do,
like, and tell them, like, listen, I'm allergic to shellfish.
you do.
Please make sure that it's nowhere near. Nobody's touching anything. Okay, no problem. Like,
Right.
please, you know what I'm saying? But like, don't order the fucking. I don't know. Don't order the fried calamari or fucking like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Some asshole waiter, 17 years old, is gonna be like, "Hey, here's your extra Shellfish you wanted.
Right. Yeah.
Like, no, asshole.
Yeah.
I don't want no shellfish.
But that's scary though. It's fucked up too. Like, you know what I mean? Like for that to happen, it's
Yeah. Terrible. Fucking terrible. But unfortunately, you hear those horror stories sometimes.
yeah.
That came across my timeline. But you know what you need is for your health. You need the lost book of herbal remedies. So
Oh, you
besides,
found that on Instagram finally? That hit you up on Instagram as an ad?
it did, it got me because yeah, because I've been going through something like I got a pain in my lower back right below my rib cage,
Yeah.
and pain hasn't gone away since like last Thursday. And I'm trying to do research on. I'm like, I wonder, like, could it be my kidney? Because the pain went from here to my stomach and like a little bit now, like it's feeling better like the last couple of days, but it got me like a little bit like worried about. So I was
Yeah.
just like doing research or whatever. But I came across like the lost book of herbal remedies, and it has
Herbal. You don't,
herbal,
herbal.
herbal. It's herbal. It's pronounced
It's
herbal.
no herbs are called like
Yeah, the
herbs are
book of
herbs.
herbs. It's the lost
It's
book of herbs for sure.
herbs.
For the
It's
people that know,
herbs.
for the people that know, it's the lost book of herbs. So if you look up the lost book of herbs,
How
you see
about no? It would if that was true, it would be the Book of Lost Herbs.
the book of lost herbs. Yeah, see a couple of pictures of some friends of ours in different leagues.
Dude, we
Like
should put together a book of lost herbs. Honestly, it would be fucking hilarious.
that. A book of lost herbs. We got
Not gonna mention any. Not gonna mention any of them.
yeah, we'll just have their pictures up and we'll
And
put different names for them.
you know what's funny? Not to say that Jules is one of those people that would be in there. And listen, Jules, you wouldn't be in the book of lost herbs, but maybe you would be, but I don't think you would be. I'm only saying this is because I miss you. Actually,
I'm gonna spit that out.
I miss you, Jules. And I was in Brooklyn the other day, and I was talking to Mike about it, and he was like, "Oh, that's Jules' stomping ground."
Yeah,
But dude,
yeah.
where the fuck are you? Like, I know, like, listen, I can be found if I had to be found. I can be found, motherfucker. I'll come back down to Yonkers and hang out with you, motherfuckers. But do you ever come to Yonkers? I know you're not even gonna listen to this probably. But, like, where's Jules been, man?
He's on the BBO NYG podcast. If you guys
Yeah,
want to look for
but
him,
where's he
right
at
there.
though? Where
He's
the
still,
fuck's he at? Does he
he's
come to
still in Brooklyn.
Yonkers?
Still in Brooklyn. He comes to Yonkers occasionally
Have you seen him?
for like a fantasy. I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen
Yeah.
him probably since like a Yankee game, which we haven't got to a Yankee game. But actually, me and Malarsic, shout out to Malarsic. He hit me up. He wants to go to a Yankee game Wednesday, so we're gonna go to Wednesday. Yeah,
Nice.
because like Derek Jeter bobblehead night or whatever. I tried to get like tickets for for the Bud Box. I was gonna actually ask you crazy, to see you like wanted to go, but unfortunately, when I asked for the tickets, I asked for tickets like a month and a half ago. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you in the suite. I'm like, great. Then all of a sudden he hits me up like a couple of days ago. Oh, I can't get you tickets. Sorry, but I could get you jet tickets for the Thursday night game. I'm like, no. I'm like, I asked you a month and a half ago. I wanted. It's like, oh, the big boss took like 20 tickets. I'm like, that's why I asked you a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it's my one thing. Like that's what I wanted. But whatever. I can't. So we actually had to go online and buy it. So if you're watching the game, we're gonna be sitting in right field, the second deck, first row. So if you look on camera, you're gonna see us there. Look on like the game, so you see us.
Is it just you and Malarzar going?
Yeah, like he hit me up. He's like, "Yo, we going?" I'm like, "Dude, I want to go." I'm like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's buy tickets." So we just bought tickets like spur of the moment. But
Sick.
if you
How much are the tickies?
dude, it was like $40.
Really?
$40. Yeah, it wasn't nothing.
What time's the game? 7?
Yeah.
Yo, send me those tickies. Maybe I'll buy a tickie next to you guys. Gonna be down on the YO on Wednesday.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You want to go? I could buy the tickets like tonight.
Send me the ticky.
Wow.
Send me the ticky number.
All right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll reach out to Crazy tomorrow. See who wants to go. Jules. You can always reach out to Jules.
Jules. No, I'm just kidding. I love Jules.
Tickets like right there.
Jules.
Miguel Plywood. Maybe Miguel Plywood will go. So anyway, enough dissing our friends. So the Lost Book of Herbs. I mean, they're all going to be in it. But yeah, dude, this book is on Amazon. So besides like buying your book, your poetry books, maybe go buy the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, the
Yeah,
healing power of plant medicine. Because
yeah,
I think it has like an impact on people. I think this might be yeah, you just got to figure out like what to buy and what to
yeah,
order online and whatever issue is ailing you. I think
yeah.
herbs are the way to go.
Listen, I'm convinced that like all of the pain that we're in is just it's just due to
Manufactured
all the bullshit that we have, dude. The fucking food, all like we're ingesting. If this is like
garbage.
where is if this is the point where you're good and like you're ingesting all of this stuff that's making you worse, we got to undo that and negate it with all the good shit that'll make you better. Like
Yeah,
today, I'm fucking hurting today. I got this pain in I got this pain inside of me, and that's like in my groin area, Mike, that goes down to my leg and
really.
then like shoots fucking it's been going on for like almost a year now. It goes intermittently, but now it's like it was like the worst today, right? I want to fucking pop myself kind of fucking shit, right?
Ugh.
And like that's why I'm drinking. I was started drinking early tonight. But I took Advil, it didn't do a goddamn thing, but I'm like legitimately I'm like searching around. I'm like there's got to be something I could take here naturally. Like
Right.
in my mind, I'm like is there something I'm forgetting about that I could take that like will take all the pain away? But I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know, turmeric or fucking like ginger or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Ibuprofen.
No, motherfucker, something natural. You know what I mean? There's got to
I
be
know.
something that we could take that will take you out of fucking pain, man. There just has to be.
Yeah,
And not kill you and not fucking kill you
weed,
eventually. You know what I mean? Weed.
weed.
No, it doesn't even fucking, dude. It doesn't. Weed doesn't take me out of this fucking pain, man. There's got to be something else that fucking
Yeah, I get it.
that will do it. There just has to.
Maybe we should buy it, like the herbal books. The herb,
Maybe.
maybe there's something to it that's a reason why it came across my timeline to mention. Maybe it knew I needed some herbs in my life.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for, bro.
good. I feel like if we put out the book of lost herbs, though, that would take all my pain away too, though, because it would be a fucking
Like,
hit, and I would crack up every time somebody
yeah,
bought it.
you would laugh and shit out all the fucking parts that's ailing you on the inside.
Oh yeah, the book of lost herbs. Oh my god, phenomenal.
All right, so I guess that's a wrap on the podcast this week. I'll
Oh
send you the
yeah,
link.
yo, when Monday Night Football be brewing, Mikey stops the podcast on the dot.
Comes to a screeching halt. No, but I'll definitely send you the link of or the where I'm sitting. This way,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. If you guys want to come down, for
All
sure,
right, cool.
for sure.
All right, sweet.
All right, guys, that's it. We out. We'll see you next
Peace
week.
out, bitches. Later.
Peace, bitches.
Sometimes the day feels like the night. I don't know what's wrong with me. Never mind about what I've seen. I'll sit alone in this disguise, but I'll try. So I hang my head, I drown my thoughts, smoke my stuff, then I sing my song. I don't know much what it used to be. I love myself, but I don't love me, no. The question still remains, is this our fault? Even if could it bring back what we lost? Will the answer stop the pain, or will they just remain the same? The question now is, will we make a change? Will we try? Yeah. So I hang my head, I drown my thoughts, smoke my stuff, and I sing my song. I don't know much what it used to be. I love myself, but I don't love me. Will anything be what it used to be? I still know there's good inside inside my